Google Pixel 2 Review. The Google Pixel 2 is here to prove that two rear cameras aren't always better than one on a phone, especially if you favor photo quality over the latest all-screen designs. We have the picture proof below. It's Google's superior software that pushes this Android Oreo phone to snap the best-looking pictures we've seen, topping the camera on last year's impressive Pixel and Pixel XL debut. The Pixel 2, with its 5-inch screen, doesn't look like the future of smartphones, except for its lack of a 3.5mm headphone jack. You're going to want a pair of our best Bluetooth headphones for this one. Price and release date. The Google Pixel 2 price didn't increase year over year, so like its stated design, it isn't keeping up with the competition. This is surprising for a phone announced on October 4th, and a release date of October 19th. It costs $649, £629, 1,079 Australian dollars for the 64GB version, and $749, £729, 1,229 Australian dollars for the 128GB configuration. In the US, this phone is sold on contract through Verizon only among carriers. But worry not, ordering it from the Google Store will mean it works on all networks, including AT&T, T-Mobile and Sprint. Design. The Google Pixel 2 has a likable size and aesthetic, if you can look past the fact that the phone won't wow you with an all-screen front. It has a futuristic camera, but the design has a distinctly last-year feel to it. It easily fits into one hand thanks to its palmable dimensions and lightweight. A few years ago this would have been considered a phablet, but today, next to the Note 8, it's a normal-sized Android phone. Most will be able to manage one-handed operation of its 5-inch screen, something that's literally a tall order with the 6-inch Pixel 2 XL. Both new Pixel phones are now IP67 waterproof, meaning they can survive underwater up to 1 meter or 3.3 feet down for an hour, and retain a glass and metal design on the back, albeit with less glass toward the top compared to their predecessors. Music on this phone sounds great through headphones, and we even liked listening to music through the dual front-facing stereo speakers. Yes, there's an odd ticking noise coming from some Pixel 2 speakers, but Google promises a software fix for this issue. The Pixel 2 comes in 3 colors, just black, clearly white, kinda blue. Check out our gallery of the clearly white model below. Screen. Full HD 1080p screen is bright and colorful. Thick bezels make it far from an all-screen phone. Not the best choice for Google Daydream VR. The 5-inch Google Pixel 2 display looks superb for Full HD, but it's also uninspiring at the same time. It's bright and colorful, though not as rich as a best-in-class Samsung smartphone screen. The display works okay with Google Daydream, but it's less than ideal given the fact that you can see individual pixels at 1080p. Interface and reliability. Google Pixel 2 is how many people will experience Android Oreo for the first time, and it's a great way to get to know all about Google's latest software update. Picture-in-picture is seemingly everywhere, and the little floating box works with more than just YouTube videos that keep running as you navigate throughout the rest of your phone. Specs and performance. The Pixel 2 fails to introduce the world to a brand new Snapdragon chipset like its predecessor did. It's the same chip that's in the Samsung Galaxy S8, LG G6, Moto Z2 Force and so on. That's okay, because the 8-month-old chipset and 4GB of RAM run smoothly on the Pixel 2 and it more than meets the benchmarks of its closest competition. Why do some phones have 6GB of RAM then? They're gearing up for apps 2 years from now and desktop virtualization. For now, we found 4GB of RAM enough to handle today's multitasking needs. Camera. Google's 12.2MP main camera, with an f/1.8 aperture, and 8MP selfie camera, with an f/2.4 aperture, bests its competition in almost all ways. It has a background blurring portrait mode both on the front and back camera, 240fps slow-motion video and settings that get deeper than any Google camera before today. Battery life. The Google Pixel 2 battery lasts all day with moderate use, which you may not expect given its rather small 2,700 mAh battery size. It saves power in a number of important ways. Its 1080p screen is a secret weapon to burning fewer unnecessary pixels, even when the screen remains bright. Google also has fairly smart Android Oreo battery saving options right in the notification shade. This can help extend the battery life beyond a day if you're careful enough. Running a looped HD video at full brightness and at a full charge resulted in 86% remaining in the battery life tank.